Hey YouTube, this is Comet back again with another EverGrow video. Yeah, I said EverGrow. It's been almost a year since I did an EverGrow video. This was one of the first projects I ever talked about. And since we're moving up on that 1-year anniversary, as well as multiple requests I had to do a video on EverGrow, I felt it was time to do a follow-up video to kind of see where EverGrow is now compared to where they were a year ago. Now, as you see on the screen, I'm at the EverGrow website. And I just want to say this first. This website is night and day compared to the original website that they had. There's still a lot of purple, which the original website had a lot of dark purple. This is a lot more softer, which I do like. A lot more colors. It works a lot better than it did a year ago. And obviously there's a ton more features and the UI is completely different. Now, what I'm going to do in this video, I'm going to refer to two videos I did in the past. One was on October 14th and one was on October 18th. Now, as you can see on my screen, this is the original EverGrow website. And as I said, a lot of dark purples, really a night and day comparison of where we are now. That shows that this project has evolved and transformed into something much greater. Now, in this video, I'm not going to go over what EverGrow is and what it does, but there are some key things I do want to mention. Just like on this screen here, at the beginning of the project, it was only available on Kucoin and PancakeSwap. Now, as you can see on the new website, EverGrow is available on the EverGrow Swap, PancakeSwap, SafeMoonSwap, as well as centralized exchanges such as Bitmart, LBank, and Hotbit. Now, if we scroll down a little bit, it does say here you are able to buy on a credit card with Coin, which is not available in the United States. And coming soon, you will be able to buy with a credit card on Simplex, which will not be available in some states if you are in the US. Now, real quickly, since this didn't change, but I am going to mention it, their tokenomics are still 14% transactions, whether you buy or sell. 8% of that going to redistribute BUSD rewards to all the holders. 2% of every transaction going to the liquidity pool. 3% goes to buyback and burn, and then 1% to marketing. And the reason why I'm bringing that all up is because I do want to talk about the burn mechanics. The video I did in October 18th, I do talk about the burn and what the likeliness of EverGrow going to a penny, because there is such a big supply. It's kind of cool that I actually did a video about that about a year ago, so we could actually see how much we've burned over the course of the year. Now, even at the beginning, EverGrow had a clear picture of what they wanted to do in the future. So at that time, they wanted to get into NFT lending, an NFT marketplace, a subscription platform, a play-to-earn game, a D-app and swap exchange, as well as staking pools. And at the time, this was their kind of beta, I believe, or this is their like non-functioning, but how they wanted their NFT marketplace to look. And it wasn't functional at all. This is just kind of pretty much a skeleton at the point they started with. And I promise you, I'm going to go to the new website. I just wanted to show you the old website. So for some of you holders that weren't around at the beginning of EverGrow, this is where we were at. This is what we started with compared to where we are now. This is the original roadmap. Basically around October when I did that video, they were saying that they were going to launch their NFT lending platform beta version around October as well. Platform alpha version launch. And then October also achieved $100 million market cap. And at that time, they showed nothing further. There wasn't anything past this going into 2022. And finally, on the OG website, here was the team, these animated pictures with LinkedIn accounts and names that really had no real faces to them. And that changed a lot in this new website. If you go to the team section, which I will show you, you get a really good insight who these people really are. All right, and just for fun, here we go. Yeah, so this is around, what's the date here? So October 12th, 13th, 14th, that's when I did the video. So October 13th, 14th. The trading volume at that time was around $6 million with the price sitting at, what is that, 0.6038. But from the beginning of EverGrow, it was up like, let me see if I'm going to fast forward this video here a little bit. It's going to show right below. Come on. Here we go. At that time, it was up 3,782% in the 14-day, with the all-time high being on October 12th, 2021 with 0.6054. Now, finally, my last old video, this was recorded on October 18th, 2021, and I was giving you guys the breakdown on what it would take to get to 1 penny at what market cap. So this actual video is still relevant, and the reason why I'm even showing you this is at that time, when I made this video on October 18th, the circulating supply was approximately 488 trillion. Currently, we are sitting at 469 trillion.5. Approximately in about 11 and a half months, 20 trillion of the supply was burned. Now that's a lot of supply burned, but we also have to realize that that's still a lot of circulating supply. So we're still sitting at 469 trillion. We didn't even break that 4 mark yet. So at that pace, I mean, it's going to take 5 years just to get to 369 trillion. So just be aware of that. But EverGrow has introduced another token, which is going to help with that burn, which we're going to talk about in a minute. Now, I'm going to put a link in this video above somewhere. Check it out. It's actually still relevant. Like I said, we are going to be 20 trillion down from this circulating supply that I started with in this video, but it should get you in a really close ballpark of what needs to happen for us to get to 1 penny or even 0.005 or even 0.005. As I say in this video, you don't necessarily have to get to a penny. We're starting off all the way on this top tier, basically still what really needs to happen for us to eat a 0 or 2 zeros. So like I said, video is still relevant. Go check it out if you haven't already. Okay, so time for the new stuff. Obviously, we've already seen this page. I'm just going to point to up top. This is all new. We have a dashboard, the swap, charts, contract addresses, Lucro, and it's a new token which is going to help burn EverGrow, and it's created from the EverGrow team. The cool thing about it, it was a fair launch, and everybody had the ability to get in super early. Now, I'm not going to go through this entire website, but we have some new things. So we've talked about some of this stuff in the past that they were talking about implementing in the future. One new thing I would say would be Luna Sky's NFT market. So I think that's just, well, it's an NFT market, so they're calling it Luna Sky. Creator social media platform and EverGrow Meta. They're in a partnership with Objective Reality to enter a 3D virtual world that brings together the entire EverGrow ecosystem. If you follow me at all, you know I talk about MetaHero, Everdome. I mean, I'm really into metaverse projects, so it's nice to see EverGrow, which is a project that's been around for a long time now, try to get a slice of that pie. The metaverse, and I'm saying that as a whole, because there's going to be all kinds of different types of metaverses. Hardware and the software that's going to be creating that reality is going to be a multi-billion-dollar industry. So there's enough for everybody out there. Now, introducing, so let's see here. So coming soon. So a lot of this is still being developed, and I wish I could see some close-ups on this. If I click on these, no, I can't bring these up, but this looks fantastic. So this is the Luna Sky NFT marketplace, where you're able to mint, buy, and sell NFTs, including any that you obtain through liquidated collateral from the NFT lending platform. This will also allow users to create their own NFTs, images, videos, and other data. All right, so here is something pretty new. Creator, the EverGrow subscription platform. We are developing the world's first content subscription platform to integrate both crypto and fiat payment options. Users can choose to use fiat, other cryptocurrencies, or EGC to purchase content, tip and message content creators, or subscribe to regular content. See, this is going to be awesome. Maybe you guys are going to want me on there, huh? Maybe Comet Scribble is going to jump onto this platform. So creators can opt to be paid in EGC, other cryptocurrencies, or fiat with the lowest commissions in the industry. That's awesome. All right, let's see what else we got here. So it says 100% of all net profits for buyback and burn. So everything that EverGrow makes from this goes to the buyback and burn of EverGrow. Every little thing that they do is going to help bring that total supply down. Like I said, we're still at a lot. We're still at 400, what I say, 60 some trillion. There needs to be a lot of buyback and burning. There will be subscription-based content creators. Create your own content for subscribers who can pay with crypto or fiat. And this is currently in beta. Closed beta and internal testing already in progress. Man, you guys should call me up for some internal testing, I think. All right, what else we have here? And then we have the EverGrow Wallet. So I don't think we really have to go over this, but I mean, it's a wallet. You could buy, sell, swap your crypto on the wallet. And this will allow for multi-reward option tokenomics. Private and secure, available on both Android and iOS products. And then finally, multicolor schemes such as dark mode, which is gotta be a standard nowadays, right? And then we have the EverGrow Exchange. And I'm gonna tell you what, I can't really see from this picture, but it looks pretty cool. I do like it. And then what else we have here? Okay, then we talked about this, the EverGrow Meta, which they have partnered with Objective Reality, which is a game development studio, as well as Abstract VR, which is a metaverse arcade. So that is also something super cool to see, and I would love to talk about that in the future. Let's see what else we got here, and then connect with the community. All right, let's go back up to the top and see what these little options are. So as I said in the first video that I showed you that I made a year ago, the team's pictures were kind of animated, but here is more of a accurate representation of the current team, who they are, their socials underneath, and what their different roles are within the community. Yeah, there is a lot to go over to this website, but I'm not going to go over everything. I just wanted to have a quick update, but this quick update turned into probably a 10, 15, 20 minute update. So one last thing I do want to talk about was Lucro. Hopefully I am pronouncing that correctly. This is that token that was a fair launch, I believe on September 10th, maybe? Let me see here. Maybe September 20th. I don't know. It's somewhere around that time. But if you do want to watch the video, there's a cool little video below here, and it does explain explain the tokenomics of the token. It gives you exactly what the token was made for. And also, there is a 1% transaction fee, which I had this on mute. Let me see if I can get to it. Okay, it was, let me see. See, it says September 10th, so it must have been launched on September 10th. No waitlist, no pre-sale. Sorry, I'm skimming through here. I know they said there was a 1% fee, and part of that 1% fee goes to buyback and burn, and then there it is. So 0.8% of the 1% goes to Evergrow, buyback and burn, and then 0.2% of that 1% goes to the liquidity pool. Now, this video is about 5 minutes long. I'd highly advise you to check out if this is something you would be interested in, just to see what else is in the Evergrow ecosystem and how those products support the ecosystem as a whole. All right, gang, that is it. I am so sorry. I wanted to keep this video about 5 minutes long. I'm probably at that 10-minute mark. I'm not really sure, but there is so much more I could talk about. I just wanted to give you that update of what happened over the last 11 months. And from what I'm seeing here, it's been a ton. And I'm not personally invested in this project. I'm not trying to tell you have to buy Evergrow. That's not the point of this video. This is just one of those giving back to the community that helped me start my YouTube channel. This is one of the first projects I ever talked about. And I did get quite a few subscribers. Every once in a while when I'm talking about other projects, somebody puts in the description, please make another Evergrow video. And I just been meaning to do it. But you know how life is. One thing leads to another. And then you just kind of keep forgetting. You keep meaning to do something and you just don't. But this is to give back to all of those subscribers that stuck with me from the beginning, as well as joined me at the beginning when I had nothing. Here's to you. If you want to see more Evergrow videos, please let me know down in the comment section. And on the heels of that, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, as I said about Evergrow, or any other projects you want me to talk about. And make sure you hit that notification bell to be updated on my latest videos. And don't forget to share. Share is important. Get this content out there. The more people that see the projects that you like and are able to get some information out of the videos that I produce only helps the community as well as the project. Now, that all being said, I truly appreciate all of you. Take care and have a blessed day.